Hello everyone, my name is Robin Shaw and welcome to today's Q&A, English Q&A. You ask me English questions and I will try to help you. I hope everyone can hear me and see me well. As you can see, I'm trying a different format today. You ask the questions and I will, instead of a whiteboard, I will try to help you on this page over here. And while you guys are thinking of interesting but not too difficult English questions, I will see who is in the chat. Which students came to class? Oh, A for Anna's here. Layla. May. Welcome, guys. Monty Costa. Welcome. Gertrudis. Welcome. Carrie J. What is J? VJ, hello. Tika, Bree, hello. Thank you for your support, Tika. Michelle, Aruna, lots of people. Saddam. Oh, Sherry's here. Kadiria Hassan, welcome. Raha, Harry, Setawan, hello. And David S. Hello, Kishore. Hello, everyone. You guys should be typing away your questions, and I will try to help you out today. Questions, or if you want to chat about something, let me know. There's no lesson, no exact lesson planned today because I wanted to try out this screen here. It's very easy for me to communicate with you guys. I hope the font is big enough. Patel, hello. Anytime, Robin. Thank you, Tika. I've known Tika. I know a few Tikas, but Tika here. It's been a long time we've known each other. Shahiblu, Tayang, Asanka. There's a few names I haven't seen before. Thanks for saying hello, guys. Viva Universe. Hello, Viva. Francis, Dalida. Okay, guys, get some questions in. And CB asks a question. Thank you, CB. You are Mr. Question. CB always asks questions. So this is what I want to do. I want to bring focus. We'll just call him CB. Hi, Robin. How's it? How is life going? All right, that's his question. And so you guys, I'm fixing your questions now too. What's wrong with his question here? He's got a contraction of house, which is how is, and he also has is. So actually, CB, you have is twice. So let's just get rid of that is. And then how's life going? Now, it's a great question. How's life going? Life's going well. I think everyone's a little depressed because the pandemic is continuing and life is not normal, or it's a new normal. But I'm okay, CB. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Arturo, hi from Honduras. I've been to Honduras, such a beautiful country. Patel, how can we start introduction? What kind of introduction are you talking about, Patel? Writing introduction? Talking to a stranger? All right, Layla has a question. Let's throw up Layla's question here. And Layla's question here says, what can you tell me about? What will you tell me about? They could be the same. Let's separate this. And that's your question. And you need something after about. So I'll just put an X. What can you tell me about? Here, let's put, what can you tell me about Korea? What will you tell me about Korea? Are they the same thing? No, they're different questions. So if you asked what can you tell me about Korea? So you want me to give information about Korea. What will you tell me about Korea? You know I'm going to give you information. I told you I'm going to tell you about Korea, and then you would ask, what will you tell me about Korea? So they're not the same question. A little bit, the situation's a little bit different. This question, you want me to tell you about Korea, and this question, you know I'm going to tell you about Korea, and so you're going to ask me what will you tell me about Korea? What kind of things? So they're not the same. All right. And Viva, what's the meaning of elaborate? Viva, sorry, I don't do dictionary questions. Viva, go to the dictionary, check elaborate, come back with a sentence. You make a sentence, and then I will help you. But I'm not a dictionary, Viva, so help me out here, Viva. I want to help you, but you gotta, the dictionary is good for. I use Oxford Dictionary. I recommend that. Go check out the word, try to learn it, make a sentence, bring it here, then I will help you. Sherry, the font looks great. Well, I'm doing all this thanks to Sherry. Hey, Win. Yeah, Sherry, you gave me the idea for this. Kishore, sir, prefix, suffix. That's not a question, man. You just said prefix, suffix. What's your question, Kishore? Azra, hello. Kishore, sir, teach roots, words. You gotta be more specific, Kishore. You gotta help me out because I didn't plan these lessons, right? I'm going by random questions. Daniel asks, Armani, double S. I'm not sure the question. You guys have to have clear questions. What you want me to? I want to help you, but I'm not exactly sure what your questions are. Daniel, how is life going? CB asked that a little earlier. I'm doing well, Daniel. I hope you're doing well too. CB, sorry, typing mistake. Yeah. How's your week going? Everyone's just asking how you're going. How's it going? I'm fine. I'm always fine, guys. Thanks, Vivian. How's your week going? When did you take that photo, Robin? I don't know. A couple months ago. Let's look at Arturo. Arturo asks, how is the weather in your country, Mr.? Well, let's get to this. This doesn't need to be a capital I. How is the weather in your country? You can call me Mr. Shah, but that's a little formal, guys. Yeah, I mean, if you want to be formal, Mr. Shah, but you could just call me Robin. Let's put a comma there. How is the weather in your country, Robin? Weather is beautiful today. Sunny, clean sky. Very rare for Korea to have a really clear and clean sky. Nice blue sky. It was such a special day in Korea. And I bought a bicycle today. So it was so beautiful. I was motivated to buy a bicycle, and I did a little bicycle riding in Korea. Shahil Blue, how are you doing? How's your family? All is well. Ismail, hello. While talking about stranger. So Patel, how do you introduce yourself when talking to a stranger? Hi, I'm Robin. Nice to meet you. That's basic introduction. If you're shy, you're not gonna introduce yourself very well to strangers. But if you're not shy, I encourage you, if you want to speak to someone or you're meeting someone, hi, say your name. I'm Robin. Nice to meet you. And then you can ask simple questions. Where are you from? Where do you live? Stuff like that. Win, a few days ago, a customer from India came to my shop. I asked him, what do you want? is rude. Yeah, may I help you is better. When what do you want is rude. You should never say to a customer, what do you want? It sounds rude. So may I help you? That's what the server and the clerk or the server should say in the store. What do you want? VJ, how can I talk to others in different situations? VJ, I need help here. What kind of situations? What others? All right, Layla has a question here. Let's pop up Layla's. Ted worked out daily trying to get rid of his love handles. Could you tell me what does get rid of his love handles mean? All right. So let's focus on get rid of. Very common to remove, throw away. So that's something you want gone. And then love handles. I don't know. Did you check the dictionary for love handles? That will be in the dictionary, Layla. I don't think you checked the dictionary. So you're forcing me to check the dictionary. And here we go. I go to Oxford, guys. I'm teaching you. I type in love handles. Let's see if I can make this a little bigger. I don't know if you can see that. All right, so we're just looking at this area here. Don't look at the ad. I don't make money from that ad, so don't look at it. Here it is, love handles. Extra fat at the side of a person's waist. So on your side, the extra fat there is the love handles. Let's listen to
love handles.
Love handles.
British.
Love handles.
Love handles.
All right. So Ted worked out daily trying to get rid of his love handles. He worked out daily trying to get rid of the fat on the side of his body. The love handles. All right, Layla, I hope that helps you out. Viva, for example, let me elaborate on this. All right, you guys want me to use the dictionary for you? I should just keep Oxford ready. Elaborate. Good. I think elaborate was one of my vocabulary words in my vocabulary workshop. I don't remember. All right, so elaborate here.
Elaborate.
Elaborate.
Elaborate. I've been saying it wrong, I guess. Elaborate. Oh, wait. No, I haven't. That's too small up there. It's my first time using this. All right. Here we go. Elaborate is the verb form. I was using the adjective form earlier.
Elaborate.
Elaborate.
There we go. Elaborate. To explain or describe something in a more detailed way. There's a dictionary. So that's what it means. Explain or describe something in more detailed way. Elaborate. Please elaborate. Please explain or describe something in a more detailed way. All right? So, Viva, for example, let me elaborate on this. Let me explain in a more detailed way. Lisa, if you had to marry a piece of furniture, what would it be and why? This sounds like a question CB would ask. I don't want to marry anything. I guess I'd marry a chair because I always need a chair. Oh, there's a lot of questions, guys. I'll here. Yeah, I'm only 10 minutes behind. Arturo, it's so important the correct use of auxiliary verbs. Yes, Arturo, auxiliary verbs are very important to English, but I am sorry I cannot go teaching all the auxiliary verbs. I will do that in a future live stream. Harry says, Sir, I'm not really good in English expressions. When people said to me, I'm whacked today, which response should I say? All right, I'm going to throw this up. He says, Sir, I'm not really good in English expressions. Okay, I'm not really good, and probably we would change that to English expressions, many expressions. And when, so we'll get rid of that part. We dealt with that. When people said to me, I'm whacked today, which response should I say? Well, I'm whacked. I don't know. That sounds like slang. I'm going to check the dictionary. I'm not sure what that means. Whacked. All right. It's British English, so that's why I don't know it very well. So whacked, very informal. It just means, yeah, I'm just looking at the dictionary, guys. You guys, that's why I'm here, I guess. I need to look at the dictionary. It means very tired, right there, whacked. British English, informal. I'm not British, guys. Very tired. So if someone says, I'm whacked today, I would probably say, me too. I'm tired too. All right, so it just means they're tired. VJ, how can I improve my speaking skills? VJ, get into WhatsApp. I have a voice-only WhatsApp group. Join there. Send a message to me. Join the voice-only WhatsApp group. Start sending messages every day, VJ. There's all kinds of groups all over the internet with people like you who want to improve their English. You got to find them. Layla, they would have stopped anyone else. Your luck is unbelievable. What's the addition? What's the addition? The wood? Yeah, you're okay. All right, just give me a second. I'm copying from another site. Oh, the font's too big. Let's change the font a little bit smaller. We use wood for many reasons. One of the reasons, the hypotheses, a kind of imaginary event. Here, let's just cut that, focus on that. When we imagine a situation, and in conditionals, these are other ways to use would, Layla. So they would have stopped anyone else. You got it. You're using would in this sense. As you know, would could mean it could be used for past tense or imaginary and conditionals. So they would have. We have to imagine something happened. Now you didn't give me all the information of what is happening, so I can't go into detail. Just that's the would you're looking for. You didn't give enough information of what's happening and why did they stop them. Moni, teacher, for dates, it's correct. Say it's on 2 July. Okay, let's get that up here. So Moni, for dates. And it's on 2. Here, let's get that bigger. Let's get that bigger. 72. It's on 2 July, the 2nd July, or the 2 of July. Well, this is how I usually say it. It's on July, and then you got to use ordinal number. It's on July 2nd. All right. 2 is a number, cardinal number, but the ordinal number is second. For calendars, we should use 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. It's on July 2nd. Another way, it's on the 2nd of July. We don't want to use 2. Okay, so there's 2 ways to use dates. It's on July 2nd. It's on the 2nd of July. Use the ordinal numbers for calendar. VJ, how can I improve my English speaking skills? That's what VJ is asking. How can I improve my English speaking skills? It's tough, guys. Every day you have to, as I said, I use WhatsApp, but there's lots of apps where you can join a community with other people like you. Some of them have native teachers. And I like WhatsApp because it's easy, very easy to send voice notes. So you could do that every day. VJ, it's up to you. As I said, there's a lot of resources online. You just got to try and find places where you get a lot of speaking practice. I know it's hard. But you got to find it. All right. CB asks, Robin, what is the situation of coronavirus in South Korea? Is things okay? I'm going to fix up your question. Well, just a little bit. Make sure countries, and then maybe, because you have an S here, let's make I see what you did. Is things are okay. You got be verb. I'm just going to put the R over here. Are things okay? Things are okay. I don't think the situation is terrible in Korea. We're doing very well. The restaurants and everything close at 9 p.m. Bars, restaurants, everything closes 9 p.m. And everyone wears the mask. So we're all doing what we need to do to try and fight this. So I think the situation in Korea is pretty good compared to a lot of other countries. Angela, hey. Anjali, hi. All right, Layla asks, he shut his eyes has the same meaning He shut his eyes has the same meaning as he closed his eyes. Yes, shut and close are synonyms in this sense. I can say shut the door. I can say close the door. Means the same thing. Yanshin, what's the difference? Excited and exciting. Oh, that's... How come I didn't copy? All right, what's the what different? What's the difference between excited and exciting? They're both adjectives. All right, so I like this new format. It seems easier to answer questions than the board. All right, so we can see, yeah, excited and exciting, both adjectives. What's happening here? Robin is excited. So Robin, that's me. Well, here. I'm not gonna. Well, okay, I'll use me. Robin is excited, so I'm Robin. I'm very happy. I have a lot of energy. You're describing my condition or my emotional state. I'm excited, and I'm very excited. Robin is exciting. So being around Robin, you feel Robin is exciting. I'm not. Sorry, I got some bad guys sending bad messages right now. I gotta kick them out. You know, some people send bad messages. All right, so where were we? Robin is exciting. All right, Robin is excited, my emotion, and Robin is exciting. You're describing more of my personality. There's other words like interested, interesting, things like that. There's a whole list. I do have a good video on that. Fanny made a video. I'm just going to put the link. Yeah, boring. Oh. She teaches it better than me. All right, so there is the link to the better video on my channel. Fanny will teach this. She goes through all the words. She does a really good job of that. I gotta move on. All right, there's just so many questions, so I'm gonna have to jump ahead. Layla, how much did the bike cost? It cost about $300. Bikes are expensive in Korea. Lolly's here. Lolly, you're late. Sahiblu, I'm gonna have to pass some questions. Awes, hello. Gertrudis. Well, you're not making this easy for me, Gertrudis. Difference between pain, hurt, ache, and sore. So we're going to use these in different situations. I might say a sentence like this. I have a pain in my knee, all right? I hurt my knee, and my knee is sore. Pain, we'll put ache up there. So this is how we would describe something wrong with my knee. I have a pain or an ache, pain or ache. There's your noun. All right, so there are different parts of the sentence. I have a pain or ache in my knee. That's a noun. I have a pain in my knee. I have an ache in my knee. I hurt my knee. You could say that. Or my knee is sore. All of those are different ways to express basically the same thing. And that's probably why you're asking. All right, so we have noun form, verb form, and adjective form. So noun, verbs, and adjectives describing basically the same thing. All right, so I hope that helps you out, Gertrudis. Are you okay? Is your health okay? CB, could you tell me which software you're using for screen recording? I use OBS. All right, guys, I got to move on. OBS. Lisa, could you tell me, contrary to popular belief? All right. So Elisa, sorry, I didn't really describe my screen today. I'm just putting everyone's questions on the screen, and now I put your question on the screen. When can we use the phrase contrary to popular belief? All right, so you got to know what contrary means, and I'm going to put that on the screen for people to see. You can't see it, but I will read it. Contrary to something, different from something, against something. So something that is contrary is different or against something. So contrary to popular belief, against popular belief, what people believe. So contrary to popular belief, all right, Robin is not rich. So maybe many people think Robin is rich, so I want to fix that. I want to say, contrary to popular belief, I am not rich. So everyone might think that, but contrary, against that belief, the truth is this thing. All right, so Elisa, that's a little advanced. Where did you see that? VJ, how can I improve my vocabulary skills? Reading. Everyone asks me every day, and the best, the quickest, most efficient way for improving your grammar and vocabulary is reading. Do not waste your time on word lists, vocabulary lists. Start reading. Make a notebook of words, review it, read more, read again, read. VJ, start reading every day, 30 minutes, 1 hour every day. VJ, read. Your vocabulary problems will be solved. Wayne, what's the difference between future tense and future continuous tense? Will you check our homework? Will you be doing a live stream? Well, you just have to know tenses in general. A continuous tense is an ongoing action. And a simple tense is just an action. All right. So a simple tense, just an action occurs. Continuous tense is an ongoing action. So when, I know that might be confusing, and we can use both to talk about the future, past, or present, and when, because that is a grammar tense. I cannot go into detail about that because that takes a little bit more preparation. All right. And Laylas, do these words have the same way in the pronunciation? We don't have to say have the same. We can cut out this. And this does not need to be capital. And then I'm going to bring in the dictionary. So you had this word. I'll use American.
Caught.
Caught. And the other word was this.
Laugh.
Does that sound the same?
Laugh.
And then you got in this word.
Taught.
First word. And if we look at the IPA, there is no F sound there.
Caught.
But if we look at the IPA for this, we see there is an F sound.
Laugh.
All right. So that's how you figure out the answer. Caught, laugh, taught. So caught and taught have the same pronunciation. Laugh, that's a completely different word. All right, Laylas, I've got to concentrate harder than ever before. I got to concentrate harder than ever before. Isn't that the same? I've got to. Oh, I've got to. I got to. Which one is correct? Both will be correct. Well, I've got to is better. This is better, but you probably will hear native speakers use the other way too. But you should say I've got to. Carrie. Oh, I'm way behind, guys, in the question. Sorry about that. Maybe this screen slows me down. I'm able to answer questions better, but it just slows me down. All right, I'm going to jump away. I'm just going to answer members' questions right now. So if you are a channel member, I will answer your questions. If you're not a member, sorry guys, I ran out of time. So I want to make sure I get to the members' questions. So May, me too, I also, which one is correct? Why many people have to say me too? I think me is not a subject but object pronoun. All right, well, what situation are you saying these words? Me too is the most common. I too, that's rare, but you might hear someone say that. Usually, so if a person says, I'm hungry, the most common answer is me too. Some people might say, I too am hungry. You got to say, I too am hungry. I also, no. Some people might say me also, which is very awkward, but people might say that. This is the best. You might hear this, but this one sounds a little formal. This one, you might hear that, but I recommend you just keep with the me too, May. Lisa, what are the differences between on the contrary, on the other hand, in contrast? I think they're all in the same family, Elisa. I would have to see specific examples, but they're all very similar. And Layla, my backyard was covered with leaves. That seems okay. Oop, we don't want that. That's my kako talk. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to just talk. There's running out of time, so I'm just going to make sure I answer the members' questions first. If you're not a member, join the WhatsApp groups. I try to help people every day. I do my best. May asks, if we practice tongue twisters, does this help us to improve our speaking? I think tongue twisters are good practice of pronunciation, getting your mouth. It's kind of like exercise for your mouth. To move the lips, the teeth, and the tongue. It's good exercise. Does it improve your speaking? I don't think it improves your conversation ability, but I do think it'll help you with pronunciation. Just kind of an exercise for your mouth. Of course, when we talk to people, we're not talking in tongue twisters. And Layla asks, what is this time? What time? Oh, what spelling here? What time? Oh, I can't even spell it too. What time is it? What's the difference between them? What is this time? No, I don't think anybody says that. Where did you see that? What is this time? That is not asking about time. You can ask, what is the time? And then that would be the same as this. What is the time? What time is it? Those are the same questions. Okay, Layla. Carrie J. I didn't see you. I don't see your pronunciation question, Carrie. Where is the pronunciation question? I do not see any pronunciation question about B and P, Carrie. Do we must learn English idioms? No, you must. You don't need to learn English idioms. Hey, Magna. Ernelza. Ernezlas. And Kiskiova. Hello, guys. Is it correct? I had my face cleaned at... I'll take a look at Win. Win is a good student. Is it correct? And she says, I had my face cleaned at Beauty Saloon last week. Well, you got the wrong word here. Saloon is an old drinking bar in the wild, wild west in America. So you have too many O's. Okay, now salon. Beauty salon. That makes sense now. And before beauty salon, let's put an article, the beauty salon. I had my face cleaned at the beauty salon last week. Cleaned. I'm not sure if that's the correct word. Cleansed. I'm not sure. I'm not really into beauty, so I'm not sure of the vocabulary. Cleaned, cleansed, I'm not sure. But I do know we need at the beauty salon. Okay, I'm going to jump down. Okay, Carrie, what's the difference between think of and think about? Without checking, I didn't prepare, but think of, I'm going to say, is more about people, and think about issues or things. Let me check that. Think of, think about. It's probably more complicated than that. Well, the internet's people said a lot of times it's the same thing. They're interchangeable. It's case by case. There's lots of situations where we use think of, and there's lots of situations we look think about. And I don't see any easy rule that we could follow. Let me check. I know you guys want an easy rule, but sometimes there's no easy rules. It's just case by case. And technically, Yeah, for the most part, they're the same. Some situations they might be different. So sorry, Carrie, that's the best I can do. And Magna, sorry, I gotta skip some questions, guys. I'm gonna go to May's question. I feel bored because the film is boring. Is it correct? That is correct. May, that is correct. And thank you. Shuba, hi. Hello. Gertrudis, you're welcome. Michelle, okay, I'm going down. And May asks, is it better we just read or reading while listening the audio? Both. I think when you're reading or you have an audio book or something, everything is okay. It's all input. Reading or listening, get it all in. Do it all. Whatever you like to do. If you like just reading, just read. If you like the audio too, listen to the audio. Hey, Franna. All right. She says, IPA is really hard to understand for a beginner like me. Can we depend only with the audio? Don't be scared of IPA. Don't be scared of that. I know you guys, you see IPA, like let's go back to this word here. Let's zoom in. And this is not easy, guys. All right, that's the best I could do, the biggest I could do. So when you have a word like laugh, and you know GH sometimes, GH can have different sounds. Sometimes has no sound or an F sound or even a GH sound or just a G sound. But, you know, you see the IPA, and this is the IPA, and you can see British English, North American English. Now, remember in the alphabet, there's consonants and vowels. Now, usually the vowels are the strange looking letters there. And that's what people are scared of. And sometimes I'm scared of it too. But the consonants are usually the same, except for TH. But usually the consonants are easy to see. And we can see, okay, we know, I'm not sure about the vowel sound, but definitely this word ends with a f sound. Laugh.
Laugh. Laugh.
Okay, so I know you'll take a while to learn the vowel sounds, but definitely the IPA can help you with consonants. So don't be scared of IPA. It takes practice, but don't be scared. You can depend only on the audio if your hearing is great, but I would suggest start to learn little bit by little bit the IPA. All right, Layla asks, big question there. Let's make it a little smaller, about 48. I felt like I was going to lose my lunch from seasickness out on that boat. Could you explain this expression, to lose my lunch? Well, I'm going to check the dictionary. Lose my lunch. It's not there. All right. Well, I'm going to tell you the next best word. Vomit. Throw up. To bring food from the stomach through the mouth. All right. So Formal, yeah. We're talking about you eat the food and then you get sick and then the food comes out. Blah. Formal would be more vomit. More common for speaking is throw up. And this is like a euphemism. You don't want to say, because it's kind of a dirty word, vomit, throw up. So we might use this expression, I lost my lunch, and it doesn't matter what time of day. If it's nighttime, morning time, you just say, oh, I lost my lunch, which means you threw up. All right. And Lolly Lolly, she comes in with, I had my face cleaned, I get my face cleaned. Well, had is past tense. So this is one event. This is a routine event. So the one event, I had my face cleaned, and we probably will put a time expression last night. So it was one event last night. And I get my face cleaned, a routine, so every Sunday. So now it's a routine event. Okay, Lolly Lolly? I hope that was your question. Layla asks, when is the most convenient time for you? When is the best time for you? Which one is better to say? I think both are okay, Layla. I'm not going to choose. Both are okay to say. Layla. Lolly. Sometimes they say Layla. I only wanted to rest. This is Layla. I only wanted to rest for a while. I only need a rest for a while. What is the difference between them? Well, the difference between want and need. So Layla, the sentence doesn't matter. You just got to know the difference between want and need. And those are very different words, a want and a need. So you got to check the dictionary, Layla. VJ, I know you're asking a lot of questions, but I just don't have time right now. I got to do the members. I'll go back, Layla. Don't worry, I'll get your questions. Layla asks, when will you graduate, or when will you end your studying at the university online? Well, right away, Layla. Which question do you think a native speaker would like to say? The quick, easy one or the long, complicated one? When will you graduate is the what most native speakers are going to ask. When will you graduate? You can say, when will you finish your studying? But when will you graduate is probably better. And any difference between purging and vomit? Well, why do you use purging? Purging. To remove people from an organization. Nope. To make yourself something pure. Nope. That's not talk. These are different words. So purging means something else. Purging doesn't mean vomit. Throw up. I'm going to sleep. I will sleep. Which one is correct, sir? When should we use going to and will? Well, technically, will is more of a sudden plan. Here, I'm going to bring these down. Going to, you're kind of a longer, or you had longer time to plan something, and will is kind of right now. You decided right now something. So I think technically that's one of the main differences between them. Going to is something you planned with, with more distance between. How can I explain? So, for example, I'm going to Japan next week. So I'm planning that. I'm going to Japan next week. And if I said, oh, I will go to Japan next week, it kind of means I decided right now to do that. Now, I think that's a technical difference. Now, in real life, I think a lot of native speakers, including myself, interchangeable. We might naturally have a good sense of the situations to use going to and the situations to go use will, but for the most part, if you said I'm going to Japan next week, I will go to Japan next week. Google's listening to me. Wait a minute. It's the same thing. Nobody would correct you on that. So there are technical differences between going to and will, but I would say don't worry about it. Just use them both for future tense. Lolly Lolly asks, sorry if I miss your questions, guys. Oh, Lewis, you trimmed your beard. I didn't trim my beard. It's growing. All right, Lolly Lolly. Is there a difference between how about and what about? Yes. Let's make a sentence. Well, there might be a situation where they mean the same. Let's see. How about you should bring me the sentences, because I'm not good at thinking sentences without preparation. How about going to the sea? What about going to the sea? All right, so the first one there, that's your suggestion. How about going to the sea? How about could also be used, can be used many ways. I'm not sure which way you want to use it, Lolly Lolly. I'll just talk about the suggestion. How about going to the sea? So this is just, what about going to the sea? This is kind of another suggestion. And then now you guys are confused right away. So if I said, yeah, this actually takes a little more preparation because there's so many ways to use how about. There's so many ways to use what about here. I'm going to delete that. Yeah, I jumped into that thing. Oh, this is an easy one. No. Because if you didn't bring, that's why I like example sentences, because then I know where your brain is. So I'm going to cheat here. I'm just going to go to a better teacher. And I'm just going to put the link because it's Lolly Lolly. It's a little more complicated and I cannot answer that. If you brought in some sentences, I can probably help you a little better. Until that, there's a good link of just an explanation. Layla. There's more to him than meets the eye. Could you explain the sentence? All right. Well, there's more to him. So there's more. So we can't judge him by appearance. So when you look at him, your eye is looking at him. You might be judging him, but you might say there's more to him than meets the eye. Means there's more about him than just his appearance. All right, so his personality is special, his character is special, not just his appearance. All right, guys, I'm going to finish up in the next few minutes. So get any last comments in. I'm teaching about bad eating habits, and it's using purging. Yeah, stop doing something. Not throw up. Layla, I'm going to only answer English questions now. I'll be going to Japan next week. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Lolly. The how about, what about, because that could be asking about an action, that could be asking about a condition. How about the weather on your trip? What about the weather? You know, it gets complicated. Save me, please. I want to translate long sentences, but I can't. How can I beat others in studying VJ? I don't know how you can beat others. Sleepwalker, hoping to see any game next week. Maybe. I don't know next week's live. I usually decide the live Friday or Saturday, depending on my mood. Hey, Jess. So there was a lot of questions today, and yeah, I got a little overwhelmed. So people are getting angry if I miss the question. Sorry, guys. So when there's too many questions, yeah, I just have to answer the channel members' questions. All right, because channel members have priority. And maybe whenever I do a Q&A in the future, I will have to, maybe I will only answer channel members. Awais Halim, hello. Oh, you lost me. All right. Let's see. Yeah, this is, you can see that's my chat. I just put it here. Yes, hi Jess. Lewis, I might have missed some of your questions, Lewis, sorry. Joy SD, I learned it at university. Purging means intentional vomiting. That might be, yeah, for anorexic people. Purging can have so many meanings. All right, so yeah, I got it from Wikipedia here. This is purging disorder is an eating disorder characterized by recurrent purging, self-induced vomiting. So purging is a disorder. It's not something we would. I don't have this disorder, so I wouldn't say I'm going to purge. I need to be purging. No, I would say I need to vomit or I need to throw up. That's what we need to use. Purging is is more of a disorder. Thanks for your comment, Joy SD. And Anna, there's no more writing lab. I don't know, Anna. I might try the writing lab with this new format, right? It's easy for me to put in a paragraph and then edit the paragraph. So I might try one day. We'll see how it goes, Anna. VJ, sorry I missed a lot of people's questions. Channel membership, VJ, it's not expensive. And I can help you out directly. All right. Lolly asks, if someone asks me, how are you? Can I answer fine? How about you? What about you? Okay. In this case, how are you? I'm fine. How about you? What about you? I think both are okay. So in that sense, yes, they can be the same thing, but not always. What about you? How about you? That's okay. What about Little Robin today? Well, Little Robin, I don't know where he is. I think Little Robin went on a date. He had a date today and he hasn't come back yet. So hopefully his date went well. All right, guys, I got to finish up. I got to do some other work before midnight here. And now is 11:38 p.m. So I'll see you in the WhatsApp group maybe a little bit later. Take care. And I'm very, very sorry if I